series. Excuse me, my name is Jenny Cooper. My role here is now the marketing writer. I've been at Paladin for the past 2 years. I've been a tech for the past 2 years up until just a couple weeks ago. Today's webinar title is Holiday Shopping with Paladin Point of Sale. Essentially what I'm going to do here is I'm going to walk you through how to make your holiday shopping seamless and fairly easy and stress-free with all the lines and everything and the tools that you're going to need as far as that goes for both the big Black Friday sales that have going on and then for around Christmas and the holidays and that kind of thing there. The audience technical level of this is going to be easy, and it can be used for both pharmacy as well as hardware. I imagine this is going to be a little more useful for hardware, but pharmacies are still able to utilize these as well. The goal of the Paladin webinar series is to give you an advanced training medium to aid in evolving the use of Paladin system to make your stores even more successful. For this presentation, I want you to be able to walk away with how to successfully use the holiday features that we have inside Paladin and for you to fully understand that knowledge for future use as well. I'm being assisted by Mr. Chad Klein. He's going to be responsible for recording the webinar and then also is going to be able to answer any questions that you guys have. So if you have them during the webinar, just go ahead and text them or type them rather, and then we can answer them. And if we need to take you guys off mute at the end, we absolutely can to go ahead and ask some questions that way. At the end of the presentation, there's going to be a quick survey. If you guys could answer that for me, let me know how I'm doing, things we need to improve on, and then also with getting too close to the end of the year, we're going to need to really start thinking of some new fun, inventive webinar ideas. So if you guys have some topics in mind that you really want to talk about, go ahead and mention that, and then we can put them into consideration and we can kind of get them going and start out the new year correctly. If you missed some of the presentation or if you aren't able to attend or you think that this would be really valuable for some of your employees since it is a holiday shopping thing, they can be available at paladinpointofsale.com/webinars. I will be uploading that a little bit later this afternoon, so it will be available for you right away. A copy of the presentation can also be downloaded from the same location, the paladinpointofsale.com/webinars. There's also a PDF version if you kind of just want to look through it and see the step-by-step versus actually listening to this whole thing. All right, so let's go ahead and get started if we could. As I said, this is holiday shopping with Paladin Point of Sale. The technical level is easy. Okay. So what we're going to be covering today, I'm going to show you how to make holiday signs, okay, sale signs, promotional signs, different things like that. How to create general store coupons. A lot of people don't realize that you can make store-specific coupons inside Paladin, which you absolutely can. I'm going to show you how to print a gift receipt, and I'm going to talk about a little bit of details of that as we have some stuff coming up inside Paladin that's going to be a new feature for you. I'm also going to talk about how to manage layaway orders. A lot of people like to do a layaway program. It is completely optional, but if your store chooses to do that, we want to make sure that you can utilize it to the best of your abilities inside Paladin. And then I want to briefly touch on the Mercury gift card program. For those of you that have Mercury, this is a good place for you to start with your holiday shopping as well. So, holiday signs. Okay, holiday marketing, it's important to get it out there and to really advertise your sales. Now, for those of you that have Black Friday sales, you've probably already been advertising and really ramping it up. It's Tuesday, a couple days before the sale. You could still absolutely do some last-minute pushes of this stuff, and these signs would definitely help that. You can create holiday signs with your own logo in both Paladin Point of Sale with also the use and the integration of Microsoft Access. And I want to go ahead and show you how to do that inside Paladin. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to Paladin here. Okay. We're going to start by going to the file setup. And the computer's going a little slow, so just bear with me here. Now, these holiday signs, they're promotional signs or they're sale signs. So naturally, when you go to file setup, you want to go ahead and go to sales list. Okay, just so that kind of makes sense to you guys, right? Sale sign, sales list. And then what you want to do, you actually want to go ahead and make a new sale. So over here, you want to go ahead and select new. And then here, type in holiday sale or Black Friday sales, slightly probably more appropriate. Your ID, you want to make sure, as always, like any of your sale list IDs, that they try to have at least 10 numbers apart. That way there's room if need be. The last one is 211, so let's go ahead and go 240 just for the sake. Okay. The normal sale type, that's totally okay. Wrong button. Hit save. Okay. Now, we've created this. Now from here, let's see the sale items that you want on your Black Friday sale. So for whatever part number you may have in here, test sale, it's on sale for $1.50. Okay. In this case, that's okay because I'm just showing you how to do this. Now, we're going to go ahead and export this data. Okay. As you can see, you put in your start dates, you put in the information that you're going to need. You hit OK. And then from here, this is where Microsoft Access comes in. So we're going to go up to Report, MS Access Templates. And down here, under Sales Sign, go ahead and click Sales Sign. Now, depending on the sales sign that you want, you can actually add your personalized text in there as well, whether you want sales signs 1 through 5. I believe sales signs 2 through 5 have the personalized text that you can put in there. Add your logo. Okay, right here is just like adding a picture, essentially attaching it like you would an email. So you select Add Logo, browse, and then you're going to find it. You're going to click Open. And then that's going to add the logo to the top left corner of your sign. Okay, let's go ahead and select sale sign 2, small, medium, large, depending obviously on the size of sign that you want. In this case, let's just go small. Right here, sale sign custom text. Okay, you can put in whatever you want there to try to bring your customers in. You know, one day only, Black Friday exclusive, different things like that to really get them to understand that this is very much a one-day sale, that you can't get this at any other time. You really want to use that as a good marketing tool for yourself. So you put it in there, you hit run, and then it's going to open up. Now, it is blank right here because the word test sale is not an active part number. So what's going to show up is the active part number with the price, okay, as you can see. Now this is size small, so you can actually print out several of these, okay? Or the large will actually be pretty much the size of one full page. So we're going to go ahead and close access, and then we're going to open up my cute little penguin sign again here. And so that's essentially how you make signs inside Paladin. Now, this doesn't have to just be a holiday sign. This can be for any time of the year, any sort of sale you have going on, anything that you want to close out, anything that you're really looking for to really get rid of or to really help market and promote, you can do this inside Paladin. And then here, store coupons. Okay, you can create custom coupons for your store and add your own saying to them. Now, I'm also going to demo this a little bit. Okay, to apply a coupon during checkout in the invoice and quote module, on that bottom ribbon there, you're going to go ahead and click coupon, and there's a couple different ways that you can do this. And then you can also track it by doing a transaction report. Okay, and I'll show you how to run that as well, just in case. So, a lot of times people want to do, for example, like what I've got on the screen here, holiday coupons, right? That kind of thing when it's ending. inside Paladin, let's say we've got someone coming up with a transaction, right? They're just going to purchase something. I'm just going to pick something random. Okay, we go to checkout screen. Here, we want to go ahead and hit F5 coupon. I'm going to put in the amount of the coupon. The total is $8.08. Let's say they had a $2 off coupon. Okay, we hit enter, and then we're going to select the payment for the remaining amount. As you can see, the amount due has changed. Paladin does that automatically for you. Cash, that's great. Now here, this is where you're going to select the type of coupon that it is. So you can simply select in-store coupon. Now, if you want it to be something different, let's say you want to track, let's say you have a special Black Friday or a special Christmas Eve or something of that sort coupon that you want to keep track of, what you can do if you're needing that very specific, you can type or click other right here and type in Black Friday. Okay, that is going to be able to utilize and narrow down your search when you do your transaction report. So we go ahead and hit next, and then your typical screen comes up. Okay, now to run this and to track it, we're going to go into report, sales analysis, what I need to know, transaction report. We hit next. Now, under payment method, there's a couple different ways that you can run this as far as the transaction reports go. Okay, you can go coupon, but then also you can run it this way, but then also in your keyword search, you could type in Black Friday. So let's run it both ways. Okay, payment method, coupon, narrow down for today, run report. Okay, so I did exactly what I thought it was going to do. So let's try it this way. Keyword search description, Black Friday. Yeah. Sorry, guys, it's being difficult. There we go. Okay, so keyword search. When you put in other and you want to track your Black Friday or your Christmas Eve sale, however you want to do this, in the keyword search, put payment data, and then this report is going to pop up. Okay, as you can see right here, Black Friday, $2 off coupon. Okay, so keep in mind, when searching and when running a customer transaction report that way, that is very specifically if you were looking for the sales that happened on Black Friday or Christmas or whatever the sale may be, okay, if you're wanting to track it that way. If you're wanting to do just an in-store coupon, under payment method, select coupon, and then that will show up just fine, okay? Now, going back to slideshow. There we go. Okay. Gift receipts. Okay. In the past, Paladin has not just had a general button that has said gift receipt. That's changing. Okay. In the build is currently in alpha and beta right now, so in theory it will be released to Gen here pretty soon. I'm hoping that you guys will have it before Christmas. You're not going to have it for Black Friday. I do have a way to get a gift receipt without pushing the gift receipt button that still gives you the same functionality. Okay, but the gift receipt button in theory should be available for you. We're hoping before Christmas time. Okay, so I'll go ahead and show that to you real quick. Inside Paladin, now my version of Paladin has the gift receipt button, so you guys will be able to see what that looks like, but I'll show you what to do in the meantime when you don't have it, okay? So, customer, right, they come to check out, same thing, depending on what they buy. checkout, they paid cash, great. Now, as you see on this version of Paladin, okay, number 7, an option for gift receipt. This will be available to you guys soon. You simply hit the gift receipt button, and then a gift receipt will pop out. In the meantime, until that button is available to you guys, what you guys want to do is actually hit delivery copy. Delivery copy gives the same thing as gift receipt, okay? It's going to show the item, but it will not show the price. So that's Paladin's way of doing this until this button is available to you, okay? So just remember, at the end, to print that gift receipt, you want to go ahead and hit delivery copy, and then just watch out for that gift receipt button here in the near future, okay? Now, layaway, okay? Again, layaway is not required, but a lot of companies do it because it really helps people keep money inside your store. It helps them return. It helps them become loyal customers in the sense of, hey, this store is willing to hold this for me and willing to make payments and things like that. So there's a couple of things that you need to do inside Paladin. Okay, we're going to create a customer account, set the credit limit to 0. That part is really important, and I'll explain to you why. Okay, then we want to post payments to the customer's account, and then once the item is fully paid for, we're going to go into the invoice and quote module and click charge. And what that's going to do, it's going to charge the amount to the account, and then it's going to zero it out. So it'll still be a paid in full invoice. Now, we do have a knowledge base article on this, how to manage layaways. Okay, this is a link. When you go back into it later, you can't just click on this link and it's going to bring you directly to the knowledge base articles. Keep note, you may have to enter in your client portal information if it's not set to automatically log in for you, which is just your username and password, just like you would do to put in a case or look up any other knowledge base article. So let's go ahead and go inside Paladin. I'm going to show you how to do this. So let's say a customer comes in. Let's start from the very beginning, assuming that they're not an account. Okay, they're not a customer that is normally in here. Say I walk in and say, hey, I want to purchase this $500 lawnmower, but I need to, do you guys offer a layaway program? Sure, Mr. Customer, absolutely. Okay, we're going to go in here, we're going to create a new customer. We're going to go into customer, we're going to add, my name's Jenny Cooper. Okay, credit limit of 0. It is default to 0, we want to keep it that way. And the reason being is because it will mess up and it will not show a paid in full invoice at the end if you have a credit limit in there, because it's going to start taking it off. Okay, so we want to go add. This customer has now created an account. So I hit save just for good extra measure. And then in invoice and quote, this is just as if I was coming in to make a payment, so to speak, on the account. Okay, layaway item. Okay, it's a $500 item. I need to put $100 down. What we're going to do, we're going to go account payment of $100. Now, we can put a note in. We can even put it this way. First, I can type today, first layaway payment. And there we go. Okay, we're going to go checkout, and I paid with, sure, cash, why not? Okay, now, we continue to do this, and that's all we continue to do until they have paid the item in full, and then we go ahead and ring them out just like normal as a charge. Okay. So for time's sake, let's say I've paid it off. Okay, I'm ready to come in and buy the item. So we select the item. I'm going to change this price to $100 so you know what I mean. Okay, checkout, and then we're going to hit charge, F2. As you can see, credit balance of $100 is available. So this is going to pop up and it's going to show you. Okay, charge of $100. Taxes. Okay. If anything, if we need to put this here, layaway paid in full. It will have you sign because you are technically charging, okay? But then it's done. But then what it's going to do, it's going to show that paid in full invoice, and then the account will no longer have a balance on it. Now, some of you are probably thinking, how come you don't put the stuff on hold? You don't want to do that. And the reason being, let's say I originally come in and say, well, I want model number XYZ of this lawnmower. I want to put it on layaway. Well, let's say while I'm paying off this money, I find a different model that I want for the same price. Well, then you're stuck with that model. Okay, you don't want to order it until it's almost fully paid off. If not fully paid off, and then you go ahead and order it, because then you may be stuck with inventory that you don't want and or that you may not need. Okay, so you really don't want to place that order until they've made that last payment. But this also ensures that the money is going to stay in your store. So let's say an emergency happens. Hey, I can no longer afford this, but I've already paid $200. That customer now still has $200 in your store. So that money, it ensures that money is going to stay in your store without having the extra inventory. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. And if you guys ever have any questions about this and you're not quite sure where to go, again, you can check out the knowledge base article, How to Manage Layaway Orders. It's just recently been redone, so it should be pretty extensive and essentially go over everything that I just went over with you. If you have any questions, you can always, always, always call our customer support and or our tech support, and they will go ahead and get you taken care of as well. Now, the Mercury gift card program. Okay, I just kind of want to briefly touch on this. The Mercury gift card program, for those of you who are processing with Mercury, which is our only fully integrated credit card processor that allows you to have one machine, okay, instead of a whole bunch of other terminals and things like that. The Mercury gift cards can only be used as purchases for your store. So again, it's ensuring that, let's say I come in and I want to buy a gift certificate for someone. Instead of buying just a Visa $100 gift card that may or may not be used in your store, purchasing a Mercury gift card ensures that they have to use it in your store. So again, making sure that you get that kickback and that return from that money. Okay, it's kind of like a double bonus, so to speak. Okay. Now, to sign up for the Mercury gift card program, if you're not already signed up, I can't guarantee that you could get this implemented by Black Friday because it does take some time because Mercury has to send you the gift card now. But you could get this implemented in time for Christmas. It's actually a really easy process. You call Mercury, you contact them, you get a hold of your sales rep if you have one, or you just call the general support line, and they will transfer you to the department that needs to be transferred to get you signed up with this Mercury program. And then they send you gift cards, and then you contact us. And it's literally, I think, like 2 setup steps, maybe 3, and then you would be good to go. And we walk you through the process. We train you how to do it. It's really, really, really simple. Okay. So to go over and just a recap of everything that we went through, there are some knowledge-based articles on this. How to manage the layaways and how to create sales signs. And again, if you guys get stuck, you can always contact customer support. If customer support can't help you, then tech support will. Now, if you guys don't have Microsoft Access, that's definitely something that you'll want to invest in as well. Okay. And again, a recording of this webinar can be available at paladinpointofsale.com/webinars. Now, next week is a really good one that you guys will want to definitely sign up for and talk about. I'm going to be presenting it again, but we're going to discuss what happens when your internet goes down and when you can't run credit cards, what to do. We actually have tools to help you, and we also sell a failover router that allows you to continue credit cards, especially this time of year when it's super busy. You really don't want to be stuck with no internet and not being able to take credit cards. These days, cash and checks are kind of going out, and so you want to always, always, always be able to take those credit cards, and that's what these webinars are going to be about for you. Okay. So at this point, do we have any questions? Is there anything that you guys
No
need to know about?
no questions at this time.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys so very much, and I hope you guys have an amazing holiday, and we will talk to you next week.